car will move with high speed, high gear, will have high speed. That one, are you getting this? There's a basic condition. Then next again, why do we shift that one? So if you look at the basically a car, front wheels, front and rear wheels. There are two types of engines what will have the front wheel driven and the back wheel driven. If the engine is front wheel driven, if the engine is, so like a, where do we apply? So the engine what happen will apply a torque or a force. The engine can generate only a torque, that one. So here a torque is applied here. This torque what will happen will make the point of contact to slip, and because of that the friction, because of that sorry, the friction what will happen, the point of contact will try to move backward, the friction here will act forward, and this friction acting forward, what it does, it will try to push the block, will try to pull the car. So there here what when the back wheel should rotate, so the friction here at the back wheel will be acting this one. If it is a front wheel driven, so the two types of cars what happen usually you'll get front wheel driven and rear wheel driven. Try to see this. This is what happens here. Okay, now what is the basic necessity when like a when the car approach the hill, the driver shifts the high gear to low gear. The driver does this. What will, so when you go for low gear, no. So when you go for low gear, there the push force will increase here. Force pushing the car forward. This friction will be increased. How the push force? So definitely open. If I go for low gear, no, less speed. Less speed means less torque. Because of less torque here open, the friction force will increase here. Because of friction force, now it can climb up. So definitely what happened to speed? Speed will be decreasing. Speed will be decreasing that one. So here to increase the speed of the car, this is ruled out. To increase the force pushing the car forward altogether. So you have to pick up this one. So there's the one basic background. So, but you are not showing the force. Definitely at if you climbing up the hill and if it at low gear, no, definitely you can see that F1 will be greater than this F2. And when you're moving on normal road, no, the difference in F1 minus F2 will be less compared to when it's climbing uphill at the low gear. So when we get into rotation mechanics, so there you can see very clearly, uh, like a car driven, so like a front wheel driven car and a rear wheel driven car. So it all depends. Suppose you take the Volvo buses, no, all they are the rear wheel driven. And if you go for the Tata Indian company, no, they're all the front wheel driven. Questions can be of like this also. You have to be careful. Now some. The torque, if it decreases, there the alpha will decrease, and because of the decrease in torque, the rotational. So as the torque decreases here, so you know this. If you take a body here, if you apply a torque acting on a body, so here what will happen? Say friction F will act, no. Friction will F will act, and we are going to write A1, this alpha 1. So what is F equal to? MA1. Then what about the torque? Torque minus F1 equal to M I into alpha 1. And for pure rolling, A should be equal to A1 should be equal to R alpha 1. Okay, to maintain that acceleration constant, so like here, if I shift for low gear, the torque will decrease here. So here we write F1 equal to torque minus I alpha 1. Just we are, I'm just giving only wheel, but inside the mechanism will be such that the friction will increase between the wheel and the ground. So according to this equation, F1 is equal to what? Torque minus I alpha 1. So you say that low gear, less torque. Okay, torque is there here. So then the friction, what will happen? Should decrease. Friction decreases, then it cannot climb up the hill. The friction must increase here. Yeah, torque decreases, the impact of that, what will do, it will decrease alpha. So the resultant of this will be such that it will be more. So therefore the push force will be more, that one. Okay, I don't think so. The diagram what I given with this, you should analyze here. The basic mechanism should be that one. So for low gear, what happen, more push force can come. So don't analyze